AITA for telling my mom that I'm not responsible for her? Ever since I graduated college and started making money, my mom expects me to financially support her. I treat her often because I appreciate all she did raising me, but it feels like she uses that as a lifelong excuse. She asked me to pay rent when I lived at home, so I moved out. When she visits me in the city, at her own request, she expects me to pay for all meals because she's the guest. If she gives me a ride, even though I insisted on taking the train back home, she expects lunch or a gift in return, because she drove me. I never asked her to. It's not like she doesn't have money. She constantly buying luxury items for herself, but she acts like treating me is a waste. I'm already covering our family's phone plan, my parents' and our pets' insurance. I'm grateful that I'm in a position where I can afford it, while maxing out my savings, but I also want to prioritize my own future. She guilt-trips me constantly with, "We paid for your childhood, now it's your turn." We're planning a Europe trip that she suggested, and when it came time to book, she just stared at me. I ended up offering to cover everyone's flights and hotels, but instead of being thankful, she acts like it's expected. She was like, "Oh yeah, we paid for all the family trips when you were little." When I brought it up, she got defensive, saying she deserves to spend her money on herself now as she sacrificed so much for us while we were young. She paid for our sport lessons, tutors, vacations, etc., and I'm selfish for not doing this one thing for my family. What really got to me was when I asked for input on the trip plans and she replied, "I planned everything when you were kids. Now it's your turn." That made me snap. I told her, "You chose to be a mom. I didn't ask for any of that. I'm grateful, but you can't keep throwing it in my face. You're going on this trip too. I'm happy to plan the itinerary but contribute to it." She hasn't replied and we haven't talked in a week. Am I just being bratty? Are adult kids really supposed to shoulder this much for their parents if they provided a lot during childhood? What do you think? Was OP the asshole? Comment down below.